Hello friends, this is Taylor from Connected Equine. I wanted to film a little breathwork, like a short breathwork practice to help people learn how to start dropping into their bodies. I think I might make a series of this, but I just think that for anyone working around horses ask us to be really, really present. And the more that we can practice, being in this space in our bodies, it gets easier and easier. So I think I'm going to make a little series of just some quick little techniques and things that you can experiment with and notice what happens in your body when you do it. And it's a nice way to practice being able to, be in that space. So let's start today by finding a comfortable seat. I would encourage you to support yourself in a way that helps you maintain a tall, long spine for a period of time. So I'm sitting on a bolster. You might have a pillow or a cushion or a folded up blanket that you can use to support your sit bones. Blocks underneath the knees can be really beneficial. It just helps us to find length for the spine. And we want the breath to be able to travel down a long, straight spine. So it's important to set yourself up well. For some of us, sitting cross-legged is maybe really uncomfortable or difficult on the knees or the ankles. And so you can always sit with your knees bent or legs extended. You could even adopt a kneeling position. So really there is no one right or wrong way to do this. Just find what feels good and what works for you. Okay, so hopefully by now you've got yourself in a position that feels comfortable. We can begin to close the eyes down. When we create stillness and space for stillness within the body and the mind, you'll notice that normally there's a rushing in of things. So maybe you have a bunch of thoughts that are coming through that are really trying to pull your attention in one direction and then the other, or maybe your body starts to speak to you. You notice a twinge or an ache or a pain somewhere. And so for these first few breaths, that's okay. Just let it happen. Let it come through the parts of your body that are trying to speak to you, because now you're actually taking the time to be quiet. Practicing non-judgment for whatever it is that comes through. Just notice. Try to refrain from labeling it as good or bad. It's just information from the body. And beginning to take your awareness into your breath. Notice how it's flowing through your body. Is it coming in short and shallow cycles, or does it feel pretty even and rhythmic? Bringing your awareness now into the tips of your nostrils. Noticing the breath as it comes in on the inhale and out on the exhale. And I want you to pay attention if you can breathe a little bit more deeply, perhaps through the right or the left side. Some people believe that this is connected to the side of our brain. And so there is a belief by some that depending on which side you can breathe a little bit stronger through at the time, this is the representative of the side of the brain that you're resting in. So they say the left side brain is your more masculine qualities, your logical, scientific thinking, like get it done sort of perspective. Whereas the right side is the feminine, the gentle, flowing, nurturing, creative, sort of sensual side. So whether or not we agree on if that's true or not, it is interesting just to notice. Now, the breathwork technique that we're going to move through is called Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. And so you can open your eyes for a moment just to watch. But bending into your right elbow, let's take our left palm to support our arm here. Keep your spine straight. I like to take my pointer and my middle fingers and bring it to my third eye, or the point resting between the eyebrows. When you feel ready, you'll take your ring finger and block off the left nostril, inhaling just through the right side. When you get to the top of the breath, use the thumb to close the right nostril, release the left, exhale through just the left. Inhale through the left, holding at the top, closing off the nostril. Release the right, exhale. Inhale right, hold, exhale left. Inhale left, hold, exhale right. Inhale right, hold, exhale left. Inhale left, hold, exhale right. Continue to flow with your breath in this pattern. It is believed that Nadi Shodhana helps us to balance the left and right sides of the brain. As you move through this practice, I want you to notice what feels alive in your body. Maybe it feels uncomfortable on one side more than the other. Or perhaps you notice that you're rushing the exhales, but you really want to savor the inhales. Just notice what feels true for you in this moment. Notice if the mind is wandering or it feels hard to focus, that's okay. Just come back to your breath each time. Now, if you're someone who likes to visualize, you might try releasing your hands, keeping your eyes closed, flowing with the breath, keeping this pattern going, but maybe not using your hands. Can you visualize the breath coming in through one side, holding at the top, and then exhaling out the other side without the help of your hands? Having this focal point of the third eye, the space between the eyebrows, gives you a place to visualize the breath traveling. It reaches the point between the eyebrows before coming out and down the other side. You could even imagine your breath as a beam of light as it travels through one side and out the other. Just taking a couple rounds to play with that idea. Then the next time that you exhale out the left nostril, release this breathwork pattern and just come back to your normal breathing. Bringing your awareness once more to the tips of your nostrils. Noticing the breath as it flows in and out. And I want you to notice if it feels easier to breathe through both sides. Do you feel like the breath travels a little bit more balanced between your right and left sides? Do you feel a little bit clearer than maybe when you first started? Just observe any changes that you notice, any differences. And as you're ready, slowly blinking your eyes open. That, my friends, is Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to center and calm, to come back to your body with me. I hope to see you all soon. Bye.